It's the radio guy, Mike Prince. Welcome to another episode of the Mike Prince Show as we come to you each and every day right here at the Open Mic Broadcast Network. Our website is obnradio.com. Social media handles for Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter, all at the Mike Prince Show. The YouTube channel is Open Mic Broadcast Network. And our 24-hour dial-in message line, 713-570-6736. And without any further delay, we're going to jump right into today's episode. Last night was the beginning of the Southwestern Athletic Conference basketball tournament at the prospective top seeds home campuses. And the results are now in as they'll advance to Birmingham, Alabama. From the women's division, Alabama A&M victorious over Alcorn State 74-54. Jackson State 71. Alabama State 53. Texas Southern had no problems with Arkansas Pine Bluff victorious 77-46. And the Panthers fall to the Southern Jags by the score of 59-55. Panthers had a 9-point lead at the half, but was not able to withstand the Southern surge. Panthers just didn't have enough depth to carry out the tall task of defeating the Southern Jags at their home court. Panthers, if you look at the tail of tape, on paper, outplayed the Southern Jags. 47% from the field, 21 of 45. 36% from the three-point range compared to 27% for Southern. Free throws, the Panthers were 80% from the charity stripe, 8 of 10. Southern, 70%, 14 of 20. The rebounds, Panthers had 34 compared to Southern's 28. Offensive rebounds, Panthers fell short, 4 for the Panthers compared to 10 for the Jags. And where things kind of got lopsided were steals and turnovers in favor for the Southern Jags. 16 steals for the Jags compared to 6 for the Panthers. Panthers committed 26 turnovers, while the Jags only committed 13. Hurd was the leading scorer for the Panthers. He had a total of 14 points. Leading scorer for the Jags was Johnson with 15 points. So everyone will advance to move to Birmingham, Alabama. Game scheduled for Friday beginning at 12 noon. Jackson State will host Alabama A&M, and at 6 o'clock, we'll have Southern taking on Texas Southern. Jackson State will be considered the home team against Alabama A&M, and Texas Southern will be considered the home team against the Southern Jags. Now, a little bit of the breakdown between these two matchups that will start on Friday. The last time that Alabama A&M did battle with Jackson State, the Bulldogs came out on top by the score of 75-71. Bulldogs come in with an overall record of 17-13, while Jackson State will come in with an overall record of 19-10. Bulldogs are bringing in a 3-game win streak, while Jackson State brings in the 1-game winning streak. As for Texas Southern and Southern, last time these two teams got together, Southern University was victorious by the score of 59-56, which was on March the 5th. Southern University coming in with a 16-14 overall record, while the Tigers are coming in with a 20-10 overall record. Both teams bringing in win streaks, Southern Jags with 3, and the Texas Southern Tigers with 2. Meanwhile, on the men's side of the hardwood for the Southwestern Athletic Conference first round of action, Alcorn runs out of gas against Jackson State, losing by the score of 69-52. Southern University knocks off Alabama State by the score of 67-53. Texas Southern 75, Grambling 62, and the Prairie View A&M University Panthers victorious over Alabama A&M by the score of 82-60. Leading scorer for the Panthers was Andreas. He had 32 points, 9 rebounds, and 4 assists. So as the tournament transitions to Birmingham, your Friday matchups on the men's side, beginning at 2:30 p.m., Jackson State will take on Prairie View, and at 8:30, Texas Southern will take on Southern University. The matchup between Texas Southern and Southern, the Jags victorious over the Tigers the last time they met on March the 5th, 88-74. Southern University, the hottest team in the tournament, taking in an 8-game win streak compared to the 1-game win streak of Texas Southern. Texas Southern overall record 16-16, while the Southern Jags are at 17-15. And in the early matchup between Jackson State and Prairie View, beginning at 2:30, the Panthers bringing in a 19-13 overall record compared to 15-17 of the Jackson State Tigers. Jackson State has been hot as well. They bring a 5-game win streak to Birmingham, and the Panthers bring a 1-game win streak. The last time these two teams got together was February the 17th. Panthers victorious over the Tigers by the score of 70-61. So the matchups have been drawn, and the games shall continue in Birmingham beginning high noon on Friday. You can listen to those games right here at the Open Mic Broadcast Network with Lee Hall, Joshua Davis, and Sonia Stamps. So we give you all the action unfolding right here at the Open Mic Broadcast Network. But nonetheless, these are some very good matchups on both the men's side and the women's side of things. So as the tournament continues to move forward, things are still somewhat uneasy as far as the coronavirus is concerned. The NCAA has kind of reversed on things, stating that they're going to allow the conferences to make their own decisions on what they feel is best. And there's mixed emotions on this subject depending on who you ask. The Ivy League has canceled their tournament, but the players are protesting on why the cancellations have taken place and talking about all of the situations that could develop if you're allowing this group to go and that group to stay and so on and so forth. So you can see the anxiety that is spread across. Other conferences on the West Coast are limiting the game attendance by family members and select personnel for statting and broadcasting purposes. The NCAA has also reminded folks that they do have an insurance policy in the event that they do have to cancel tournament proceedings. It is a congested situation, no doubt, with the coronavirus and its spread. So now with a lot of concerns going on right now, it is truly, truly critical on how they will handle things. I'd like to hear from you guys. What do you think? Should the tournaments proceed or should they be canceled? The Ivy League canceled their tournament, but are going to send their regular season champions to represent at the big dance. West Coast has been hit the hardest. Do you not travel to the West Coast but still play West Coast teams? It's so much in the air right now. Do also note Texas A&M has put out a bulletin that students are not to return to campuses until Wednesday of next week. This is spring break, just as it is for Prairie View A&M University and other local schools in the area. And now there are talks and speculation of possibly canceling spring games, and even if they're going to allow spring practices to go forth, and if so, what limits would they put on them? So as we continue to move forward, they're still trying to figure this thing out. The coronavirus is something that should not and cannot be ignored. It is a topic of substance, and hopefully things can be controlled more sooner than later. And we'll keep you posted as they sort these things out. We'd like to take this time to recognize our sponsors and supporters at the Open Mic Broadcast Network: Brazos Valley Schools Credit Union, Temple of Refuge Ministries, Prairie View Athletic Club, Attorney Lee Van Richardson, Diva Skin Conditioner, Helping Hands Lawn Service. Thank you for your support of our local and regional coverage of student athletics here at the Open Mic Broadcast Network. Baseball, midweek action. On Tuesday, the Panthers were victorious over University of Houston Victoria by the score of 9-2. Other SWAC baseball scores from the midweek competition: Texas Southern takes a doubleheader from Houston Tillerson, winning game 1 by the score of 13-2 and game 2 by the score of 17-9. Eastern Illinois victorious over Pine Bluff by the score of 12-4. Jackson State took their show on the road to USC Upstate, fell short by the score of 13-7. Alabama A&M ousted by Samford by the score of 5-1. Northwestern State victorious over Grambling by the score of 4-1. Valparaiso victorious over Alabama State by the score of 8-3. And Mississippi Valley blanked by Nicholls State by the score of 14-0. Southern University and University of New Orleans was canceled due to rain. Well, that's going to take care of our episode for today. Reminding you guys to visit our website at obnradio.com. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, Open Mic Broadcast Network. And leave your thoughts, comments, or concerns on our 24-hour message line, 713-570-6736. I'd like to thank our sponsors for today's episode: Helping Hands Lawn Service, Temple of Refuge Ministries, Brazos Valley Schools Credit Union, Prairie View Athletic Club, Attorney Lee Van Richardson, and Diva Skin Conditioner. Diva Skin Conditioner was a formulation designed to help those who are under the attack of diabetes and the cause and effect that it has on your skin. Visit their website today at divahfeet.com. That's divafeet.com. Money back guarantee. You have absolutely nothing to lose. Visit that site today, divafeet.com. I am going to exit stage left. Thank you guys so much again for joining us. I am the radio guy, and until the next time, you guys be blessed, and we'll see you on the other side.